Hi, Nancy here, and we're going to learn the purl stitch. And from my previous videos, you know I'm a Continental knitter. No change in how the stitch is made, just the manner in which I hold my yarn. People have a attitude about purl stitches. They always think that's the worst stitch to do, but it really isn't. When you're making your knit stitch, what you don't really realize is on the opposite side, you're doing your purl. So now when we learn to do the purl, we will actually be making the knit on the opposite side. So let's, Continental, I'm going to hold my yarn the same way I do as I knit, but there's a difference. The working yarn has to be coming on the front, from the front of the needle. Remember when we knit, we have it coming off the back, but to purl it needs to be in front. And rather than enter the stitch with your right needle from the front to the back as you do with a knit, we're going to go into it horizontally, just like this. We're going to bring the working yarn over the top of the needle, just like this. But here's what gets people really in trouble with doing the purl stitch Continental. They leave their hand way up there and they're like, okay, this is great, where do I go now? Bring that finger back down below the needle. Once you do that, you can push it right off through the back and off. There's your first purl stitch. In, around, get that finger back down below the needle. Push it out through the back, off. In, around, below the needle. Push it through the back, off. In, around, bring that finger down, off. See how nice that looks? There's your little pearls. Think of a string of pearls, and just like I promised, on this side is your knit stitches. That is the Continental purl stitch.